Alright, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, this is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. Alright, today's lesson we're gonna go into how the Edomites, the Edomites, okay, the heathens, and also the 2/3 that sold out, because they're not in trouble as other men, so the 2/3, it's a little bit, it's not as much, because they're still gonna feel the curses, but not as much as those who are truly repenting, because they sold out. They're receiving gifts, and they're living in big luxurious houses and getting that big old check, but they're still Israelites, but so the wicked, all right, the wicked are they're not in trouble as other men, you see. So right here in Psalm 73:5, they are not in trouble as other men. That's talking about the wicked, all right. Starting off with these international bankers, okay, the global elite, if you will. You see the leaders who are running the society, the shadow government, however you want to call it, the top people that are in control. All right, they're not in trouble as other men. So this is why they make blasphemous statement. And another case that an example that was really good, because it was right there, playing to the point, was that one Edomite who was a small hat. That dude Noah Harari. Remember how he said that oh yeah, we can make God as mad as we want, because now these elites can manipulate like the weather and stuff like that. But the Lord gave him that technology, the Lord's gonna strip them from that. See, they forgot who. Now the Lord gave them their toys, their technology, and a little bit of knowledge, just a little bit, and now they're saying, oh, we don't need the Lord, So you imagine that? It's like, yo, the Lord's the one who gave you that. So now the Lord's gonna take it right from you, to teach these clowns a lesson. See, because they don't reverence the Lord. Now they're saying, imagine how bad that is, that's like, you having like a little spoiled brat, little kid, little child, but when they turn like teenager, like 18, and want to start driving, let's say like, you buy them a car, right? And then they go around saying, yeah, I don't need my parents no more, and I got this car myself, when he didn't even put $1 in, when your parents literally bought that car cash from out of love, because they cared for you, and you needed it for school, and for work, and maybe to go see your go see your girlfriend or whatever. See that? So it's just like that, so imagine like your parents buying you a car cash, or however, or let's say they're paying payments, however, but let's say that child, well, you're not child, well, teenager at that point, right? Because they'll be driving. Let's say that person's but they just totally disrespect their parents, when they say, hey, how'd you get this car? They say, oh, I got it, It's like, no, your parents bought it for you. What are you talking about? Dumbass. See, that's what's happened with these elites. The Lord gave him that power. See, and now they're like, oh, we don't need the Lord no more. So the Lord's like, all right, I'm gonna have to beat you down. It's like that, so you're not even gonna get a Lord no reference. Remember, it wasn't too long ago, around 400 AD to around 1300 AD. That was called the medieval times. All right, so in that time right there, you had the Israelites, us, starting with the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native America. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans All right, we ruled over there in Europe and all that, but predominantly it was it was uh it was the uh it was the tribe of Judah and the tribe of Benjamin. You see, so this is something that you got to understand. You know, this is something that these elites, you know, this is how they are because when these Edomites, when the Lord, brought them back into power, okay, when the Lord brought them back into power, all right, after the medieval ages, so in that era from 300 AD to about 400 to about 400 AD to about 1300 AD, right there, that time frame. All right, these Edomites were literally in caves, and they didn't even have a language. They didn't even speak. They didn't speak anything, not even like Latin, English, none of that. All right, because the English language, which a lot of the most people speak today, English, that language wasn't even created to the 400 AD, and it came out of Germany. See, that's about right there in that time. The Edomites, the Lord had stripped them from their power so much that they were literally like grunting, like donkeys, like they would just grunt. They didn't even have a language. They weren't even speaking. See that? So around 1300 AD is when you had the Knights Templar. Then you had the Renaissance era, and this is when the Lord allowed them to come out of those caves, which was over there in in the Caucasus Mountains, which is located right there in Georgia, Russia, right up there. Okay, but that's not originally where these Edomites are from. When you see like a real Edomite, the so-called white man. All right, not the so-called white man that believes in the Lord, because they're Israelites. It's different. But the true Edomites, they're just a FYI, they're where they're originally from, like their hometown, so to speak. They're originally from Mount Seir, Mount Petra, which is right below, like right below Jerusalem. Right below, right there. Right there. That's where these Edomites are from originally. All right, so you see how they're way over here in America. That's why they're what's that word? The Lord says that they're what's that word? But they're like travelers, because look at they're way over here, these Edomites are always in everybody else's business, telling them what they can and cannot do. You see? Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. See that? So they're not plagued like other men. So remember that when the Lord totally stripped them from their power in the medieval ages, okay, the dark ages, that was when we ruled in Europe. All right, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans from 400 AD to about 1300 AD, and we were still ruling, and all the way, and we were still ruling over there in Russia all the way to the late 1800s. That's why just look up Russia icons, and you'll see the like the original paintings. You ain't gonna find all of them, but you'll find some good paintings, illustrations of the saints, of how the prophets really looked. Saint Matthew, Peter. All right, you'll see how they looked, and they look like so-called black men, so-called. All right, because we're different shades of brown. The Israelites. So what you gotta understand, there may be some that they look real dark, like black, but when you get real close, you'll see that they're actually like dark brown. Okay. All right. So this is why they're full of pride, This is why the Lord is going to, this is why they're so much in trouble, because it's just like that, When your parent buys you a car and then you're going around, people saying, "Oh, how'd you get it?" And you're saying, "Oh, I got it." My parents don't do anything for me. When your parents literally did everything for you, fed you, and then bought you a car when you wanted it. You know what I'm saying? And you're over here saying, that your parents don't do nothing. That they didn't buy you it, that you bought it. See, that's what these elites are doing. All right, they're saying that, oh yeah, we can make God as mad as we want. Because if he tries to bring a famine or, whatever, if he tries to, dry up, take our water, we'll just make our own water. Remember, the Lord gave you that power. This is how dumb the wicked are. This is why we can't stop laughing at them. It's just like a show. We just gotta laugh. We just gotta laugh at these clowns because they're really serious. They really think that they could fight the Most High and His Son Yahushua, which is beyond insanity. So this is why we're laughing. Because for me, this is like a must see. Like I gotta see this. They want to fight Yahweh and Yahushua. I gotta see this. This is something like, hey, you got it, Esau. However much room you need, however many teams you need to join teams with, have as many cup of joes and as many Zoom meetings as you need, because you're about to get your ass whooped so bad. I mean, we're talking beyond bad. It's so bad that it's scary to even think about, because once Yahushua gets here, damn, that's why Habakkuk told the Lord, in wrath, remember me. Remember mercy. Okay? Salaki, it's remember mercy because the Lord was tearing everything up out here. That Habakkuk was like, damn, remember me, man, remember me. Because once the Lord gets here, remember, He's going to remove mountains out of their place. The ground's going to open up. The mountain and the ground, like how when you're young, you used to play with Legos? The Lord can literally just lift up a mountain like Legos, and just open up the ground. This is what people are not imagining. The wicked think that, oh yeah, let's just dig a couple miles, into the ground and we'll be all right. We'll hide from the Lord. We'll be cool, And then when the nuclear holocaust, that's why they have the Phoenix. They think that, okay, well then we'll come and rebuild it. You're not getting away, man, from the Lord. Man, you're beyond retarded at this point. You're gone. But this is why we're watching, because these devils are full of pride, They truly believe in their minds now that they're gods. They're nowhere even near a god. Nowhere even close. Because if they were close, we would tell you, like, yeah, you know what? They're all right. They're nowhere even close. This is why the Lord tells the righteous out there, don't worry about these clowns. Who cares they get mad? Who cares they got people on their payroll? That ain't going to make a difference. The Lord's going to take out these minions one by one, baby. Just watch. Just watch the show. Don't waste your energy. Just go get some food, relax, repent, take care of your family, do the right thing, and just watch the angels and the Lord stomp these dudes out. Take them out one by one. Facts. Don't even worry about it. Just chill out, mijo. Just watch what happens to these clowns. See, so they're like that. They're like a bunch of like bad brats, It's because they didn't give themselves that power. If they did, then okay, that's something else. But they didn't. See, so they're like that bad kid, that bad teenager that, their parent bought them a car and they're like, oh yeah, my parents don't do nothing for me. And, I got this car on my own, when that's clearly not true at all. See, because the Lord gave them that power. So this is why they're in, big trouble. So let's go to, let's see here. Let's go to Psalms. We'll go to Psalms 91. So right here, Psalms 91 verse 7 on down. Okay, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 on thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. All right, so this is what the Lord is saying. All right, so 1,000 shall fall at thy side. Okay, so remember, you guys gotta get your minds ready, because the Lord and the angels are literally gonna start dropping bodies out here. All right, and you gotta understand, it's just it's the will of the Lord. All right, because those who are messing around. Because remember, you got undercover agents out there that are like really like doing bad things. Remember, there's good agents out there. Remember, it's not like just hey, if someone's an agent, just hey, you're an agent, forget you. Remember, relax a little bit, because there's good agents out there. There's good people in the FBI, in the CIA. Not everybody's corrupt. Remember that. So, just don't be like, oh, well, this person's law enforcement. So what? What does that matter? You know, it doesn't matter, because if they're repenting, they're trying, to learn about this, then, they're all welcome. It don't matter, what they're part of. But there is corrupt agents that are actually inside these camps, and the Lord is actually gonna start taking them out. Remember that. So when someone gets taken out, you gotta remember that that's the will of the Lord. All right, you gotta know that, because you're about to start to see that. Remember, the Lord's gonna take out these agents, bad, the corrupt ones. Okay, it doesn't mean that, oh, hey, look at you, he's talking about federal agents. No, it's the corrupt ones. Okay, because there are good agents out there. It's just to ensure you guys out there that, because because there are people that listen to this, and CIA, FBI, but that don't mean that they're all against it. Because there's actually agents out there that are learning, like, yeah, hey, this is right, but they're not saying nothing because they don't want to lose their job, of course, and that's using wisdom, not knocking them down because of that. But they are like, yeah, hey, this shit is true, so that's they could be potential members of the elect. So just remember that, okay? Because but like, yeah, like Vocab, yeah, he's no bueno, he's no good. All right, and he's an Edomite for sure. All right, Vocab is an Edomite for sure. He's going into slavery. That's for sure. All right, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. See, so there's gonna be a lot of bodies out here just dropping, boom, and you guys gotta understand that's judgment, but it shall not come nigh thee. See that? So although people are gonna be dying right next to you, you're gonna be all right. See that? Because remember, the Lord controls. He has the keys to hell and death. So the Lord knows. The Lord has the keys to life and death. So if your ways please the Lord, you're gonna be all right. But if not, then you're not. Then you're doomed pretty much. And there's nothing that anyone can do. Remember, you can't hire the best lawyer out there. You can't tell not even the Dukes of Edom. The left-hand side, nobody. You can't go to no witch. You can't go to no politician. Nobody. See, that's why this time is so scary, because we're all about to be judged, and I don't know either, just because, I'm like a young member and, GMS, and I'm learning, but that don't mean that I'm part of the elect. I can be taken out too, because I don't know what I did in my past life. I don't know if I did sins too, where the Lord's like, you know what, he went too much, so we don't know that. So, but that's why we just keep on going, but we don't stop, that's why this is why that scripture is written. Don't let your sins weigh you down, because remember, we're all still gonna sin, and starting with me, I still do it. We all still got slip ups. I'll be the first one to tell you I'm far from perfect, but I'm working on it. I do the best that I can. But that's why we're in fear, because it's not like your boss when he says, okay, I'll give you a second chance. We don't know that, because the Lord don't really tell the angels, all right, hey, you got it. We don't really know, because what if we did something and the Lord's like, no, that's it, that dude's done. It's just when and how. That's what's scary, because we don't know. So we're like, damn, I hope, that hey, because we don't know. See? But we trust and we follow in the Lord no matter what. Because let's say even if that is it, then I'm gonna go out serving the Lord to my last breath. Like, hey, I may not have made it, but at least I kept the faith all the way to the end, regardless if the Lord had an angel protect me, or that's just the way I see it, because regardless, like, well, even the Lord says, well, if I found out something like well, I'm still serving the Lord because I believe, but that's what's very scary, because nobody knows. Nobody. They're not even the top wizards, warlocks, okay, not even the prophets. Nobody knows how people are gonna get taken out, unless like an angel tells like some person, like a certain prophet, but that'll be rare, but it could happen. But just generally speaking, nobody knows. So we're in a time of judgment. Remember that. when it's not just the wicked, it's everybody, okay? Everyone's going to be judged. And remember, the righteous shall scarcely be saved, because we don't know. So that's why we're like, damn, we're hoping, like, damn, I hope we're all right, you know? Because those that don't make it, you know, you're through. You know, you're through. And no one can tell you, all right, it's not like, okay, check it out. I got an example. So let's say, like, for an example that, you know, you go to, you know, let's say you go to, what is it? You go to, what is that? Like to court, right? Like you get in trouble, whatever. The judge will tell you, all right, well, you know what? Well, pay this fine, or, well, you know what? In this date, you're gonna have to serve 3 weeks in jail, county jail, whatever. But you know, okay, all right, that's what I got. I gotta do that, you know, and you know, do some jail time. But you know, see, right here with the Lord, you don't know, because that, you know, that crime, that sin that you're committing, you don't know necessarily. You know, I mean, even if you, let's say, even if you do fast, if you try, you repent, you don't know. You don't know that. Nobody knows that. So that's the thing that's scary, because the whole earth is being judged. The whole earth, the whole planet, baby. You know? So that's why we're like, damn, because we don't know. Because no one says, okay, well, that's sin, that's it, you're not going to make it no more. You know? And June 5th, you're through. The Lord said at 8:30, okay, June 5th, it's done. You know? You're out of there. You know? Hasta la vista, baby. See? Gone. We don't know that. So that's why it's like, shit, we're hoping, you know? But that don't keep us down, like, well, damn, we don't know, let's just keep our head out. No, we're still going, because we believe, you know? Because that's why Paul said, I have finished my course. I have fought a good fight, because it's a fight, you know? Because demons are going to try to, you know, get you down, especially when you sin and go off. They're going to try, you know, to attack you, be like, oh yeah, look at, you're not a man of the Lord, you know, and all that. So remember that Satan and these demons' jobs are to cast a seed of doubt, like, oh yeah, you know, the Lord's not dealing with you, you know, the Lord's about to destroy you. See, like, you're nothing, you know, like, that's it, you're out of there. See that? But that's doubt. Remember, doubt is a demon. There's a real demon out there called doubt. You know, it's a real left hand. That's a left hand spirit. You know, because they'll get in your mind and, you know, get you to, you know, think like, oh yeah, like, you know, I'm not worthy, and that's doubt. You know, see. Psalms 91:8. Only what thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. See that? So only with our eyes. Why? Because we're about to see Yahweh and the angels tear them up out here. Tear them, you know, just put them in a grinder out here. It's gonna be crazy, man. Remember, it's gonna be, because these are judgments from the Lord and the angels, you know. So man, because just imagine, look like what like wild beasts can do to people out here, you know. Look at like what like the cartel militaries, how you know they can torture people. You know, they have people in dungeons right now. You know, all these militaries around the world, they have, you know, torture chambers and all that, where they're torturing the crap out of people. You know, spies and all that. Shoot, you know, they have black sites and stuff like that. Hell yeah, you know. So how much more the angels? Imagine what the angels and the Lord can do to you. It's over the top, you know. You want to talk about extreme? Shoot, you know. Psalms 91 in verse. Let me see here. 8. Only what thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. All right. So this is what the Lord's telling us. So only with our eyes, because we're gonna watch, we're gonna see what the Lord does. Verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. See that? Because the plagues are coming to them. See? Verse 11, and he shall give his angels, because the angels are going to protect the elect in your families. The angels, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. Right. Because remember, the wicked, they're not plagued, like the verse right up above, the 10th verse. Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, because the wicked are about to taste that cup. So one of the reasons that one of the main reasons that the wicked, one of the main reasons why they they still are so blasphemous against the Lord, why they're so prideful. Number one is because the Lord has them that way, but number two is because they haven't been judged yet. So when the wicked do something and they don't pay the repercussions right away, just because they're not judged right away, they think that it's all right. So they think like, oh well, nothing happened, fuck it, let's just keep on doing it. Excuse my Italian. So that's why the wicked are like that, because they're like, well, shit, we're killing people out here. Yeah, we're gonna go a little raw, okay? We're just gonna get straight to the point, because the wicked in their minds are like, yeah, because you got killers out here, facts. People are getting. Don't even start, don't even start. I already know. All right, so because you got actual killers out here, but they think that's all right because the Lord hasn't judged them yet. Shit, you just wait. That's part of the commandments. Thou shalt not kill. It's different when you have to defend yourself because someone's trying to take you out, your family. So that's different because you had to put someone to death because they're about to endanger you or your family. You know what I'm saying? Or take one of your sheeps. You know what I'm saying? Take one of your animals. That's different. Rob your house. But when you're out there like just killing people, because you want to be a badass. Damn. Don't cry, because remember, your judgments are coming very soon. So that's why the righteous, we're not worried about you. We don't give a damn because you're not going anywhere, and there's no money. There's no one you can run to. That's the Lord knows exactly what you clowns did out there, or what you guys are continuing to do. Because there's a lot going on. So that's why we're calm. We don't give a damn because we know that the wicked, they can't go anywhere, and the angels and the Lord has everybody marked. So you're marked. Like the Lord knows, like, yo, we're going to roll on these clowns. It's just when and how. So right now as we speak, and these are facts, okay? Right now as we speak, how like the UN, they get together, they have their meetings, like Putin, Trump, how they get together, they have like their certain meetings and stuff. Okay, well, that's how the Lord and the angels, they're literally having a council out there of how they're going to take people out because the judgment's already gone forward. So they already have everybody marked. Like, okay, like, well, and I'm going to go raw with it, okay? Like, okay, we're going to kill this person. All right, this person we're going to save. This person is a straight demon. This person's a straight homo. We're taking them out, You know what I'm saying? So that's already decided. All right, so all the judgments are already set. Now they're having councils. The angels are coming up to the Most High, in their council. Yahweh Shai, I'm saying, well, the angels, because the angels love to do the bidding of the Lord. So right now the angels are telling the Lord, well, I can take out this person like this. And the Lord's like, nah, that's not cool. That's not good enough. And another angel will tell the Lord, this is fact. This is what's happening right now in the heavens that a lot of you mortals don't know about. All right, they're literally having councils on how they're going to kill you out here, on how they're going to take you out. Facts. And another angel is telling the Lord, well, I could take him out like this. I could take her out like this. And he said, nah, that's not good. Then another angel comes and says, well, check this out. And says, well, I can take him out like this. And the Lord's like, all right, yeah, go do that. And the angel will come down here, do it, maybe have that person get ran over by a bus, whatever. And then the angel will go back up to the Lord and say, it is done. With a little smile, like, yeah, because the angels love to do the bidding of the Lord. Remember that one time, that the right here in the scriptures that one angel killed 185,000 Assyrians. The Lord had to stop him, had to hold him back, because once the angels start to go out here, it's like nonstop. It's kind of like when someone kind of has like they get trigger happy. When people start to shoot guns and they get trigger happy, they have to empty the clip because they can't stop, they can't get enough. That's how the angels are. Trust me, once the angels start slaying you wicked out here, no one's gonna hold them back because that's how they are. They get trigger happy. The angels love to do the bidding, but they don't have guns, you know. They have weapons, but not like guns like right here. It's different, you know. But they do have powerful weapons. Remember, the angels don't just have swords and lasers from the ships. The angels have a lot of weapons too. Remember that. Just look at how many weapons are here on this world, you know. What, you know, lasers, grenades, you know, like machine guns, knives, you know, stuff like that, you know. Drones, you know what I'm saying, jets. Imagine what the angels have. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Remember that. It's not no, you know, regular, you know, it's not no regular, you know, weapons, you know. Just imagine, because imagine what you mortals have, you know. Some AR-15s, and I don't really know the names of them, you know, because I'm not like into weapons like that, you know, and I don't have none. I just don't like them, you know. It's just not for me. It's not like I'm like against it. I just don't like them. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? But if you have them out there, remember, we don't encourage them. But if you have them, it's not like it's forbidden. The Lord's not gonna be like, oh, you have them, you know, I'm gonna destroy you for that, because you can't have a few weapons, you know, but like don't put your trust in all that, you know. Don't put your trust in that weapon, because that weapon is not gonna ultimately save you. It may help you for a little while, but remember, because the angels and the Lord are coming down here. So all these little wars with like Civil War, World War III, it's only gonna last so long. You know, all you teams out here, you know, because there's a lot of teams out here, you know, spies and agents. You're only gonna last so long, because once the Lord and the angels get here, they're gonna finish everybody off. Remember that. There's no escape. Remember, you guys gotta remember that. You know, facts. And then the top bosses of the wicked that are on those underground cities, they're gonna be grabbed up. But remember, they're not just gonna put chains on them. The angels and the Lord are gonna beat the living piss out of them. Bad. We're talking real bad, you know. Bad, real bad. They're not just gonna have them go to work. They're gonna beat them like constantly beat them, you know, every day. Just who knows, you know, because they done some sick, vile shit, you know, around the earth, you know, doing baby sacrifice, you know, sexually harassing people, you know, baby, you know, child trafficking, organ harvesting. They're doing a lot, you know, torturing children, stuff, you know, raping them. There's a lot of stuff that they have to pay for. So you think the Lord's just gonna put chains and say, all right, go ahead and go to work? Nah, the Lord is gonna beat these ninjas down, like beyond. Remember, you're talking very scary what's about to happen out here, you know. Remember, the angels, yes, the angels fear when they're in the presence of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Remember that. All right. There's something you gotta remember. So the wicked. Let me see here. The wicked. They are. The wicked are. You know, they are. They are. You know. They're proud because they're not being plagued like other people, you know. So that's why they're like that. Bear with me. I'm gonna get a precept that shows that the Lord, He's coming for the wicked. You know, He's coming for you. E. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. You gotta remember that. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so right here, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. See, so the Lord is against these Edomites, because, yeah, He's against the heathen as well, but right here specifically talking about Esau, the self-proclaimed white man that don't believe in the Lord, not the so-called white man and white women, you know, those of you that look like so-called Caucasians, but you guys believe in the Lord. You guys are good folks. Remember that. You guys are Israelites, so you guys are with us. Remember that. But we're talking about the so-called white man that denies the Lord, that believes and worships in idols, Satan, Baphomet, you know, on down. So Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O most proud. See that? So the Lord is like, yeah, I'm coming for you, you know? Because the wicked, they hate the Lord, you know, but the Lord's like, that's twofold, you know, that's mutual, you know, because, you know, the Lord hates you too. So it's like, you know, run it. You know, the Lord and the angels can't wait to beat down these, the wicked out here. O thou most proud, said the Lord of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. See that? So the time that I will visit thee, right there is plain. See, so the Lord's saying, yeah, I'm gonna come visit, you know? That's it right there. This is what the Lord's saying right there. All right? For the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. So this is what the Lord is saying, okay? Right here. Let's get that one more time. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Lord of hosts, meaning Lord of armies. But hosts because there's a host of angels. Why? Because the Lord controls the left-hand side, beginning with Satan on down, and the right-hand side, beginning with Yahushai, you know, Michael the archangel, on down, King David, the 144,000. You see? So the Lord controls both the right-hand angels and the left-hand angels. Remember that. All right, so you got to remember, the Lord controls everything that happens on the planet Earth. You know, you may think like, oh, no, he does. He has it. He controls it so much, it's beyond your comprehension, you know? For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. See? So the Lord is coming down here. Physically, he's not just going to show his face and say, oh, okay, that was the Lord. You know, like how, what was that, Thursday night, right? It was like, what, around 11 something, we're able to see the blood moon, right? 11 p.m., you know, and then, you know, as it went later, we're able to see that eclipse, that blood moon. So that was a sign from the Lord. So, yes, which was very beautiful, because the Lord is telling us that, that these ninjas, that they're done, they're finished. So that was the Lord saying, because it was a blood moon. Just like the Lord said in Isaiah 63, I'll go get it, because we got to get that. Because the Lord is about to spill a lot of blood out here, real bad. You know, like the left-hand side, they sacrifice babies and stuff like that. The Lord's about to sacrifice all of America. Imagine, this whole continent is going. You know, so the Lord's like, oh, you guys think you know how to make a sacrifice? I'm going to show you, clowns. Yeah. The Lord's like, I'm going to show you, you know? I'm going to show you. Yeah, it's going to go down out here. Imagine, you know? It's nuts. Remember like those California wildfires that was happening? It got wild, right? Imagine, and that was just a few hills on fire. You know, a few houses. You know? Imagine the whole continent of the whole United States. Imagine all of it. You know, imagine one state, you know? Okay, imagine all United States on fire, but not only just by like brush fire, because those fires were created from lasers, from the elites on the left-hand side, because they want to build those smart cities, and also is to cover up all those tunnels. Remember those celebrities? Remember like those the P Diddy list? Remember that? So a lot of that too was to cover that up, you know, because a lot of celebrities were linked to that, because they have tunnels and stuff like that, you know, in LA, Hollywood, all that, you know. So that's why that was first reason for the smart cities, because they want to get going with that New World Order. Number two is to cover up the evidence, because there's a lot of shit going on, because they sacrifice babies and they have tunnels and all that where they torture children. You know, they actually grape them down there. They molest them and torture them. This is what they do. This is what the Satanists do on the left-hand side. And mostly all these celebrities have a hand in that. See, that's why it was to get rid of the evidence. Facts. Yeah, so that's how those fires were started. Yeah, they might have said, yeah, it was just from these foreigners and bullshit. Okay, they shot down lasers from their satellites. Facts. See that? But did they get in trouble? No. Because remember, they're not plagued like other men. Right? Perfect example. Like we gave you that first scripture. Remember how they're not plagued like other men? Why? Because they just shot down lasers and burned people's houses and all that. And did they get in trouble? No. Is anybody raising up against them? No. People can say that, you know, because you simpletons are gonna believe whatever KTLA tells you, you know, ABC, Fox News, you know. But people that have like, you know, that are searching for truth, they're gonna go to alternative news medias, and they know like, yup, these elites are doing something, you know. But you know, people are talking about it, but are these elites, are they getting in trouble? Is anyone taking them down? Nobody is, because right, exactly, they're not in trouble like other men. So that's why, because remember, the Lord is making this nigga proud. Okay, Esau, because they do whatever they want and they're not getting in trouble. So that's why they think like, oh well, fuck, it's all right, you know. See, excuse my Italian. So that's why, because the Lord's just allowing them to build up their tab. It's kind of like FBI, you know, or like CIA or whatever. Like, you know, if you're watching somebody building a case on them, are you gonna tell them like, hey, you know, we're about to roll on you? You know, is the FBI agent about to tell that person who they're building a case on, who they want to roll on, that they're about to roll on them and raid their house and all that? No, they're just gonna stay quiet and watch that person add up that tab, and then once they have a good enough case against you, they're gonna roll in with SWAT and all that. But are they gonna tell you that? Oh, hey, you know what? We're gonna roll on you. You know, Friday afternoon, 3 p.m. You know, we're gonna get your ass. No, same thing with the Lord. Okay, so the Lord just watching them. You know, just letting them add up that tab, baby. You know, and they're adding that shit, and they're adding it up. See, so when the angels get down here, that's why they're coming with lasers, just like, you know, FBI would. You know, what SWAT and all that. You know all that stuff that they have. You know, I don't really know the name of those you know, those teams that much. You know. All right, so we're in Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 31 on down. Behold, I am against thee. So the Lord, that I right there is talking about, not talking about Jeremiah, it's talking about the Lord. Okay, the Lord is saying, I am against thee. So the Lord is against you, E. So although E, you know, the Edomites, they hate the Lord, that's mutual. The Lord's like, well, I hate you too, you know. Thou most proud, said the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Lord of armies. For, because the Lord's a man of war. Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. See? For thy day is come. See, so that your day is coming, E. You know, your days are numbered. Your time is running out. The time that I, the Lord, not Jeremiah, the Lord, okay, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the time that I will visit thee. So the Lord's literally coming down here. All right, so yeah, it's not gonna be like a sign, you know. Remember, like we're going to that blood moon, that there's like, you know, eclipse and all that. You're not just gonna see like, okay, like, oh, hey, there's the face of the Lord. There's the Lord right there, you know. Here's your guys' judgment. You know, like that was the Lord right there. Did you guys see him? Oh, you guys missed it. Oh, hey, too bad. You know, like, did you see it, honey? You know, no, he's literally coming down here. So you gotta understand, he's literally coming down here, and he's gonna deal with everybody. Okay, the righteous and the wicked. So everybody's gonna come face to face with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, whether it's on good terms or whether it's on bad terms. But no one's escaping Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is why it's a fearful thing to fall in the hand of the living power, because you can't run. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You know, you can't bribe the Lord. You know, you're done. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 32. And the most proud, the Edomites, shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. Because yeah, let's say like the heathens, right? Because they're all joining forces for this new world order to try to, you know, establish this new world order. You know, the left hand side, you know, the druids, all these witches and warlocks, whatever, you know, Freemasons, all these clowns. So they're all joining forces, right? It's all for nothing. It don't matter. Okay, because the Lord's about to beat everybody down out here. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. So let's say if Esau does have help, you know, from starting with 2/3 of our people who are joining forces with E, that don't make a difference, because the Lord's gonna take them out too. Okay, the heathen are trying to join forces with E to help them, you know, fight against the Lord, you know, establish their, you know, their satellites up there with lasers and all that. That don't matter. You know, the angels are about to wipe that out. Quick work, easy work. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, a fire, right? Because the Lord is gonna bring anarchy, civil war, civil unrest, you know, martial law to these cities where it's gonna be anarchy, uprising. You see, you know, then you know, World War III with all these proxy wars starting, because now that, you know, that America, they just recently attacked, what was it, the Houthis, right? But Yemen, they're backing them up, but so is Russia, and so is China. So Russia right now is telling America, hey man, you better stop attacking the Houthis, stop attacking them or else. See, it's both ways. And then America's telling Russia, stop attacking Iran, see, and don't attack Taiwan. See that? So it's just only a matter of time before these nations actually go heads up. China already told America they're ready to fight all the way to the end. They don't give a shit. They already told America, go get effed. Where the sun don't shine. Facts. So all these nations, World War is ready. NATO's even turning against America. Like, all right, shoot, you want to be like that? Fine. See that? So you can see that. Remember, the world is coming up against America, and who's doing it? The Lord. Because remember, the Lord is saying, I'm coming for you guys. Because right here in America is nothing but, it's the left-hand side. It's nothing but Satanists. They worship Baphomet. They're a bunch of Freemasons and stuff like that. Yo, they're about to get wiped out here. Painfully. Remember, because they're fighting against the Lord. Remember that. They can talk crap all they want, about the prophets and all that. That don't matter. Because you're not fighting the prophets. You're fighting the Lord and the angels. Remember that. So, they're about to get taken out. We're talking very bad. Like, it's beyond your imagination. This is a thing. And remember, the Lord and the angels, they don't need to sleep, so they don't get tired. So like out here, the wicked, they have like teams out here. They have to like stay awake for a long time and stuff like that. But you get tired because you have to eventually eat. You gotta rest. All right, then there goes the second shift, the night shift. Shit, that don't matter. The angels don't have to sleep. The Lord and the angels don't sleep. They could just be on you 24/7, just on you. Wearing your ass down. See? And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in the cities, and it shall devour all round about him. See? So he's surrounded. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah, which were starting with the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, who are the so-called known today, who are known today as the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which consist of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. This is why, our nationality, we are the Hebrew Israelites. It's not a religion, all right? It's who we are. The children in Judah and the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go. See that? Because Esau is not repenting. Remember, because these elites, they're not repenting. They don't feel bad. Okay, they don't care that the Lord's like, all right, I'm gonna judge you. They don't give a damn. They're like, well, fuck it, bring it on. See that? So they're not gonna repent, and they're not gonna let the children of Israel go. Just like the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh's like, no, they're my Hebrews. Remember when Moses told Pharaoh, hey, remember when starting with Yahweh told Moses, all right, hey, my name is I am. Yahweh, go tell he told Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Remember, he's like, nah, I'm not letting them go. See, I'm gonna put more hell on them just because now you're telling me that. See? So this is what you have to understand. All right. So same thing with Esau, because the prophets are telling him, you're going to slavery, you're going down. Are they repenting, saying, oh no, hey, we're sorry, and nah, they're like, shit, they're like, run it, we're gonna fight the Lord. When he comes, we're gonna shoot lasers at him. See? And they're persecuting the prophets right now with undercovers, agents, their own family members and co-workers, Yeah, facts. So it's a lot happening right now, a lot. So that's why, because they refuse to let them go, because they're like, nah, they're not repenting. They don't give a shit. They're over here molesting children and all that, killing people, and they don't even feel bad about it. They're like, nah, we don't give a damn. So that's why the Lord's like, all right, bet, no problem, That's why the Lord and the angels are coming with lasers. Because the majority of the world, they feel bad for evil. They're like, damn, well, why is the Lord and the angels going to do that to Esau? Because he's being a demon, and he doesn't, they don't feel bad about it. They're like, well, fuck it. Yeah, we're going to keep doing it. So what? Ha, ha, ha. So the Lord's like, no problem. I got that ass. See, that's why the Lord's like, no problem. No problem. See? So remember, don't cry, you know, all you wicked out there, all you hunters and assassins, all you, you know, corrupt agents, remember, your day's coming. Don't cry, you know, when the Lord takes you and your children out, you know, just remember, that day's coming. I don't give a shit who you talk to, you know? You call the Ghostbusters, call NATO, whoever you want, you know? Remember, when the Lord comes with that, when the Lord sends that angel to take you out, that's it. You know? And we're gonna laugh at your bitch ass too. We can't wait. Just like Psalms 91, only what thy eyes shall thy see the reward of the wicked. Yeah, because the wicked right now, those of you guys are corrupt, you're acting tough. But we're gonna see, because you guys are very vulnerable. Just watch, you know, when the Lord starts plaguing you. Because you're very vulnerable. Right now you're alright, because nothing's happening to you. So right now you think you're a badass. But just wait. You know, and that day, remember, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh at your ass. Big time. Because, you know, that's how the Lord is gonna repay us. Because by destroying our enemies. So we're just watching. The Lord's like, don't worry, I got them, just watch. Look at these clowns. They're gonna fall right into the Lord's trap. See? So we're waiting with a smile, like, yup. You know, we wanna see it. Job chapter 18 verse 10 down to the 12th verse. Okay, Job chapter 18 verse 10 down to the 12th verse. The snare is laid up for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Right, a trap. So, you know, the wicked thing, like, oh yeah, they're being very subtle, sneaky, you know, because they're building up like cases on like the believers. And it's not just the prophets. They're building cases on those of you that believe. Let's say like you're not, like, you don't teach the word, but you just kind of followed the men of the Lord on, like, on YouTube. You're marked too by the elites. They're coming for you too. Remember that, you know. So they've been watching a lot of people. But if you're part of the hopeful elect, the angels are gonna protect you when they roll. Because right now, it's like back in the old world. Okay, all Pharaoh had to do was tell his soldiers, all right, go get the Israelites. Now, it's like, it's a buildup. Why? Because in order for Esau, the so-called white man, to roll on you, what does he need? He needs to build a case on you. He needs paperwork. He needs to have it signed. He needs to have it approved first. Once it's approved, once it's signed, then they can roll. So that's why the Lord is doing all these things, just for they can roll. You know, just for they can get it. Right? Yeah, because remember, it's not like the old world where, you know, Moses, he just had to tell Moses, and Moses had to tell Pharaoh, and that was it. Now you got all kinds of teams out here, right? So what does Esau need to roll? You know, a reason. He needs, that way he can be what? Justified and rolling. So the Lord's going to give him that, you know? Remember, the Lord's going to make these Edomites jump on purpose. Remember that, just for the Lord can beat them down. Because remember, the Lord wants to get them. So remember that. That's why the Lord is allowing these agents to surround their believers. It's just so they can catch that beat down. Facts. Remember, because it's not like there's just one Pharaoh here now. You know, because there's a lot of teams out here. You know, you got a lot. And wickedness is not just like in Egypt. It's in the whole world. See? You see that? So this is the Lord working right now. He's going to make our enemies come head first. Like, yeah, hell yeah, we finally got them, you know? We're coming in. We're going to get these fuckers. And that's when the angels are going to, you know, give them that beat down in that day. See that? So the Lord has them right there coming in head first with a smile, you know? You know, like when you're about to enjoy that, you know, like the wicked, when they're about to have that, like that Thanksgiving dinner, you know, they have the turkey and all that, you know, the wicked, of course, because the righteous don't partake in that. You know, so let's say they had the turkey dinner, you know, they have, you know, the ham out, the mashed potatoes and all that, and they're like, damn, this looks good. And right before they take that bite, see, like they're gonna be licking their lips, like drooling, like, oh, hell yeah, this looks good. Right before they take that bite, the angels and the Lord are gonna smack that plate right out their hands and then beat them down. Like, oh, you thought, sucker, you know? You thought, you know? See, you thought. Job chapter 18, verse 10. The snare is laid up for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. So the Lord has these devils, the wicked, in a trap. Yup, in a trick bag. Terror shall make him afraid on every side. See? Terrors shall make him afraid on every side. Why? Because he even has these Edomites. They're fighting against each other. Because Russia against America, the rulers, they're Edomites. Okay, in America, you have, bosses out here that, that are like in like the government, they're like, Moabites, so-called Chinese and, stuff like that. But the main people that are pulling the strings in America are Edomites, the so-called white man. You see? I mean, you have even Jakes in their military that are like, generals and stuff like that. But who's the top person, Who's top dog? So-called white man. See? All right, so at the end of the day, even though it's America versus Russia, that's Whitey versus Whitey. That's Esau versus Esau. Two different, countries, but, they're both Edomites from the nation of Edom. So we're watching our enemies destroy each other and the Lord destroy him at the same time. See? So he's just catching hell no matter which way he turns. He's going to get it. See? Job 18:11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, because this nigga's Esau's literally surrounded and he don't know it. Okay? But it's about to come down hard on him. And shall drive him to his feet. Yeah, because the Lord's about to, bring these Edomites to their knees. Because right now they're all proud, remember, because nothing's happening. So that's why they think like, yeah, we're gods, we can do this, and yeah, no mercy. Shit, the Lord's about to beat these clowns down. Beat them all the way down. The Lord's about to break them all the way down. All the way down? All the way down, Miha. All the way down, Miha. Just watch. Job chapter 18, verse 12. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Remember, because it's already ready. Remember, because your beat down, it's already prepared. You just got to come and get it. Because, see that? And destruction shall be ready at his side. Because that course, that full meal, it's already ready. You just gotta heat it up. Throw it in the stove a little bit if you want, or just put it in the microwave. But it's already ready. You just gotta heat it up. You just gotta put it in the microwave. Like those of you that showed up to like that dinner a little bit late, you're like, oh, hey, I already made it, but hey, just warm it up a little bit, But it's already ready. That's what the Lord's telling you. So there ain't no running from it. The wicked out there, your beat down, it's already prepared. You just gotta come and get it. See that? See, so build those cases, do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do at this point. Because we know you're desperate. Facts. Everybody knows that you're a little bitch. Everybody knows that by now. See that? So what you do from here on out is on you. But the thing is that your time is running out. What you do with it, that's on you. No pressure. No pressure, E. But your time is running out, Sally. So with that, to the elect out there, all right, of the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, repent, for the kingdom of heaven's at hand. On your feet, soldier. Keep the hope, keep the faith. Just keep on enduring. Just keep on going. It's all right. You may have some setbacks. Don't worry about that. All right. Let go of weak nature. All right. Put off weak nature and let go of mortal thoughts. All right. Just remember, the Lord's in control. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine. Just keep on going. Shalom.